Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I will be doing an updated in today's video I will be doing pretty much like an updated everyday basic type of makeup routine, how I've been doing my makeup since lately, and I've absolutely been loving the way I've been doing my makeup, so I decided to just share it with you guys. And this is more like a almost basic. It's not so basic because of like lashes and eyeliner, but yeah, it's kind of basic because no eyeshadows basically. I will be focusing more on like the skin and trying to get like my under eyes like really bright, and pretty much foundation, lashes, but not too much eyeshadows like I said. So I did my eyebrows off camera. I'm in the middle of doing the video for this hair. You guys will see that up. It's probably gonna be up before this video, but yeah, I'm just going to be doing my makeup for like the video that I'm doing right now. So I just decided to just show you guys what I've been doing since recently. So for my eyeshadows, and I'll be mixing both expensive and cheaper makeup in this makeup routine, so it will not be so expensive for people, because you know sometimes makeup tend to be very expensive. Anyways, for my eyebrows I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in creamy beige on the outer parts, and in the inner part I use I think this is NARS medium / dark 3 Amande. I think that's what I use for this, like the inner part here, because I like when the outer part is brighter and the inner part almost looks like my skin tone, and I've been living for that since recently. I did not put anything over my brows as yet, just because I'm not sure if I will be doing that. I think some makeup went on here, so I'm just gonna fix that. I don't want it to be too dark just because this is blonde hair and I hate when my eyebrows are too like almost black. So I use the chocolate, yeah, so it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade chocolate. So normally when I get to this part I will put the Pore Professional Pore Primer on my face, and I like this because it's really matte, especially in the winter time. I like looking very matte during the winter time, and then in the summertime I like looking more glowy because the sun is outside, and you know the sun goes well with your skin, and you know double glow is always an extra plus. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the primer, and you could just use your fingers. I normally use my fingers. Some people use like a brush or whatever, but I just use my fingers. So I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and I'm just gonna use a little bit to set my eyes because I don't want it to crease too much. I'm gonna use that, top it off, and I'm just gonna set my eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to go in, because I'm not really doing eyeshadows. If I was doing eyeshadow then I would have like go ahead and put it on my face, but because I'm not doing eyeshadow it's fine. I do not need to like wait or anything like that. Okay, so I'm going to be using NARS and my Fenty foundation that I need to replace. So I'm going to be using NARS on the bottom half of my face, and then in the middle area I'm going to be putting the Fenty, just because this is a little bit more, well not a little bit more, but this is lighter than this. So I'm gonna put this on the bottom half. I will go ahead and use the remainder of the concealer that I use, which is the creamy beige concealer. I just use the remainder under my eyes, which let's use the remainder closer to this part. I'm going to go with my beauty blender. I love using my beauty blender just because I feel like it blends it better than the brush. I don't know, sometimes I go back and forth, but I really like the using my beauty blender more. So I'm just gonna use that to blend out my foundation. So now I'm gonna go back in with the same concealer that I used at the inner part of my eyes, and I'm just gonna put it under my eyes because I'm building up on my bright eyes. So I start with a color that is basically the same color as my foundation. So now I'm gonna take out 3 different concealers. Right now I have Cool Tan, Warm Honey, and Creamy Beige. I'm gonna start with the darkest and then build it up to the lightest. So I'm gonna look, I think it's between Cool Tan and Warm Honey. I forgot actually. So let me just test it out again just to make sure. But I'm gonna go in with this one first. So this is the Cool Tan because this is more on the white side. So I'm gonna go with this one first, and then that, and then the Creamy Beige. Cool Tan first. Then I'm gonna go in with Warm Honey. Okay, so now we're gonna go in, and you can see it getting lighter and lighter, so you can see it building up, but not too much. Like, it's not so harsh, like it's building up in a subtle way. So now I'm gonna go in with the Creamy Beige, which is the lightest. Okay, so for my nose, I'm going to be using my fingers just because my finger is going to get directly on the concealer alone, and it won't be spreading it to here or here. Okay, so this is the last part of the building up, and the last concealers that we're going to use. So I'm going to be blending Natural from LA Girl Pro Concealer, and of course my Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in the color Natural Beige. So this is Natural Beige and this is Natural with it, which is pretty much the same color. So it's just gonna kind of enhance each other or complement each other. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put it under my eyes right here. And this is why when I use the darker foundation on the bottom half of my face, this is why I tell you it will come together, because when you put all this concealer on, then you won't actually, it won't be too bright because you're blending it with like darker shades. So that's why I don't use a light foundation on the bottom half, just because if it's already light and then I put on lighter concealers, then it's just gonna look too white. Imagine I had like white foundation under here and then I'm adding more, like it just look like dopey. I'm gonna want that. So I'm basically going to just finish blending out this and then I am going to come back. But after blending out my concealer, I'm just gonna go ahead with my Laura Mercier Masking Powder, even though it's like almost done. And I'm just gonna set my face. I don't bake, I just set it. So I'm gonna put some bronzer on my face because I think it kind of went out. So for my bronzer, I am going to be doing two different bronzers. So I'm gonna be doing one. I'm gonna be going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit from light to medium. I'm gonna use that first to go on my cheeks, you know, wherever you normally contour. And I'm gonna go in with the same thing on my nose. I don't contour my forehead just because I really don't have any forehead already, so it doesn't make any sense. Like bring it down more. So yeah. And you wanna bring your contour from your nose under your eyebrows. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna go in and like make it darker. So I'm gonna use the LA Colors bronzer, and trust me guys, LA Girl comes in clutch with pretty much everything. Okay, so I always try to incorporate it in my routine because it's less expensive. So that's done. So I'm gonna go in with a neutral color, and I'm using the 15D Morphe palette. Of course, something will fill out. I'm just gonna use Editor, which is this one. No, this one in my crease. Okay, so I'm going to put some skin finishing, mineralized skin finishing powder on my face. I'm just going to use a big brush, like a powder brush. Like, I'm going to go in and pretty much just put it all over my face. Now I'm gonna add some blush, and sometimes there is leftover on the brush that I could just simply use, or I could just go in and just a little bit. And this lighting is not doing this makeup no justice. Like, it's crazy. I just want to show you guys my skin. Because that lighting was not doing anything for it. I'm going to put eyeliner on, but I realized that whenever I put my eyeliner on before setting my face with my spray, setting spray, it tends to smudges, and then it put my like, it makes my eyeliner almost go all over my face. So sometimes my eyeliner will reach here all over because this is wet, and then your eyeliner is like, yeah, but it pretty much smudges it. So I don't like doing that. So I like putting this on and then my eyeliner. So the setting spray that I'll be using is the Fix Plus Matte setting spray. This is the MAC one, and I love this one for winter time. My face is dried. I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner. My eyeliner is finishing, but we're gonna make it work. And you want to make sure you make it as pointed as possible. So I just rub it on the side part of it so it's like really pointy. Okay, so I guess the eyeliner decided to work with us a little bit today, so we're gonna leave it at that. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put some mascara on my natural lashes. guys, for my lashes, I made these lashes, okay? So what I was thinking about when I was putting this lash together, so this is like 3 different lashes. As you can see, like this part, the inner part is very thin, then this part gets a little thicker, then at the ends it gets very dark. So what I did was basically pasted 3 different lash styles together, just because I want that what is it called again, that cat eye look. So it's thin in the front area, but then as it goes out, it gets thicker and darker. So that was my aim, and this is what I came up with. It looks really nice when I put it on. I'm gonna show you guys. What I use to glue my lashes on is the regular hair glue. I've never stopped using it, so yeah. Now I'm gonna go in with my black eyeliner to put some under my eyes. So for my highlighters, nothing has changed. I'm still using Trophy Wife from Fenty Beauty with Show Gold from MAC, and I still mix them together. Okay, so for my lips, I'm gonna go in with Sephora's is it number 17 molasses? I think that's what it is, and I'm gonna line my lips with that. Now I'm gonna go in with the MAC matte lipstick, and this is Yash. Now I'm gonna go in with Mars, and I'm just gonna put that all over my lips, including the over the liner as well. And that is pretty much my face. I need you guys to like look on my face properly, because it's like I don't think the camera is really giving what it's supposed to give for my face. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna comb out my hair, and I'm gonna come back and show you guys like the actual finishing look with this hair, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I'm gonna make you guys see my face better, because I feel like anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys want to see more makeup tutorial on like different things specifically, for example my eyebrows, or I don't know, something, or if you guys want to see how I actually, or what, no I can't, maybe I'm able to remake these lashes, I'm not sure, but maybe I'm not sure. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is the end, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one.